Pensions on divorce is an interesting topic. Often it can be completely overlooked by parties. Often younger parties, they don't really think about their pensions so much.
Yeah. And I find it's often quite tricky when perhaps you've had a very kind of stereotypical situation where one person's been the homemaker and the other person's works throughout the relationship and has built up quite a sizable pension. It can be quite a complex area to navigate and negotiate without ruffling too many feathers.
Absolutely. But pensions are an asset that is part of the matrimonial pot, and certainly one that could be considered whether it should be divided or not. And as you say, if there's been a long marriage where contributions have been considered equal, despite one person working full time and the other perhaps looking after the children, absolutely, the person that's not been working would have a claim to the pension pot.
And how are pensions divided? How is that factored into financial settlements?
It just forms another part of the overall outcome. We're looking at whether there's pre-matrimonial pensions, post-separation pension. What is the pension pot that is there to be divided? It gets quite complicated in terms of different types of pensions, defined contribution, defined benefit schemes, etc. So it's a complicated topic, but one that certainly requires advice.
And I find that going to a pension expert is the norm these days when there are complicated pensions, as you say.
Exactly. And the advice that we as family practitioners have been given is if the pensions are over 100,000, I think it is, and there are complex elements within those pension structures, then a pension actuary is certainly advisable.